What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D. I'm gonna get right into this one. This one is not. It shouldn't be shocking to anybody. Lizzo apparently she's admitted to using Ozempic to drop the weight that she has. I've talked about Hollywood and Ozempic a few different times, and when people were saying that Ice Spice had used Ozempic for her weight loss that she did, and she's gained all that weight back because her image took a bit of a hit. She wasn't as desired as she once was. People were like, they liked her the way that she was. I liked the athletic look that she went for, but I guess it doesn't matter what I like. It matters what her audience likes. So they liked that and she went back. But people were accusing her of using Ozempic, and I said, I really don't think so, because if you look at her, she didn't have a whole lot to lose. I mean, Ice Spice maybe lost like 15 pounds. I'd say 20 pounds if she lost that. Even that's a bit of a stretch. She didn't have a whole lot to lose. So just simply changing your diet and getting in the gym, which we saw that she was doing, she could easily lose the weight that she lost. And I followed that up with saying, if I had to guess who was using Ozempic out of the two of them, I'd say that it was Lizzo, because her weight loss was absolutely just crazy. It was a drastic shift. And looking at the recent pictures of her, she has lost even more. So you don't lose this type of weight in this time frame without some sort of help, be it a weight loss surgery. But Ozempic proves to be even more potent than the weight loss surgery, because I see people who get weight loss surgery and they still be overweight for it. So Ozempic, it makes it so that, and this is what she said too, it makes it so that you aren't hungry. So if you're not hungry, you're not going to eat. You just don't have the cravings for food. One even told me that food is like disgusting to you. Not only do you not have an appetite, you're like repulsed by food. And there may be some truth to that, because it is pretty effective in terms of deterring people from eating. But let's read a little bit out of this article. It's by the Daily Mail. It says Lizzo has finally admitted to briefly using Ozempic to aid in her extreme weight loss transformation. Briefly. Okay, Lizzo. I mean, if you're going to admit to it, admit to it. Don't be like, oh, it was briefly. Um, the Truth Hurt singer, 37, who has confidently shown off her slimmer frame on social media, opened up about the topic during Thursday's episode of Trisha Paytas, Just Trish Paz. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Um, I'll figure out who it is, just so that in the future, if I have to read her name off, I know what it is. But I have no idea who that is. The Grammy winner explained that she started to take Ozempic at the beginning of her weight loss journey in 2023, but soon came to the conclusion that GLP-1 medication wouldn't help her in the long term. That is true. That is true. You have to change your lifestyle, because what's going to happen is you're just going to gain the weight back. You're going to curb your appetite. You're going to use this drug to curb your appetite. And when you go off of it, you're going to just slip back into the same habits that made you morbidly obese in the first place. So you do have to make some lifestyle changes. I tried everything. Ozempic works because you eat less food, yeah? So if you eat right, it makes you feel full. Lizzo then added, but if you can just do that on your own and get mind over matter, it's the same thing. Of course, that's how people lose weight without taking drugs. It's mind over matter. You have to just want it. You have to just want it. You have to want the results more than you want that burger or that sugary drink, just whatever it is. You must want the results more. And when it came to the star achieving her weight loss goal, the performer explained that her change in diet was the major factor. Of course. I mean, it's not rocket science, y'all. It really isn't. It's not rocket science. Eat less, move more, And the stuff that you put into your body must be better quality foods. Because the thing is that even if you eat less, if the stuff that you're putting into your body is junk, it's going to curb your progress. So you have to change the way that you eat. You guys, you be seeing me at the grocery store, the type of stuff that I buy, you hear in my videos. I buy steak, ground turkey, eggs, yogurt, cheese. For the most part, I do a carnivore diet. I am a little flexible here and there, but for the most part, I do carnivore diet. Now, I don't recommend what I do for everyone because not everybody enjoys a steak as much as I do. But you have to figure out what works for you. And there's different workarounds that you can do to kind of make it easier. Like you guys have seen in my videos, I buy zero sugar pops. I buy zero sugar A&W. I really like that a lot. It tastes about 90% of what regular A&W does. So I don't feel like I'm depriving myself when I have it. If I'm having dinner and I want a pop, I'll have that and I'm guilt free because it's zero sugar, zero calorie. So that really does matter. You have to change your diet. Lizzo had been following a plant-based diet for many years, including only consuming vegan foods from 2020 to 2023. And that right there, I don't I don't recommend. I think that the reason why, and this is just me giving you an opinion, this isn't medical advice. I think that the reason why she lost was largely due to Ozempic because she still looks healthy. When typically people who follow a very strict vegan diet, they lose weight, but they don't look healthy. They look like they've been starving themselves. So she probably has been eating plant-based for the most part, but I don't think she stuck to it as heavily as she would have you believe. Now she would know better than me. Again, I'm no medical professional, I'm no dietitian. I'm just a guy with his iPhone, but I have learned over the years just from being in health and fitness myself, certain things work, certain things don't, and certain things have a certain effect and other things have a different effect. Eating primarily plant-based when you're starting from her size, trying to drop, you may have some problems in terms of you look malnourished. Now, she may take some supplements or something to make up for the things that she wouldn't be getting from meat, and that could possibly help her in terms of not looking malnourished. So there is that factor there. I'd be remiss not to add that. She says, I was eating a lot of bread, I was eating a lot of rice, and I had to eat a lot to stay full. But really, I was consuming 3,000 to 5,000 calories a day. Yeah, see, you can't lose weight eating bread. You can't lose weight eating rice. Now, if you're already small and you're just trying to like maintain whatever size that you're at, you can have some rice, you can have some bread, but you can't be consuming 3 to 5,000 calories a day with including bread and rice and be surprised that you're blowing up like a balloon. That's just the thing. But I'm gonna leave it there. It was good of her to share that. I mean, we all figured this was the case anyway, that she had took Ozempic, so this shouldn't be surprising to anybody. But I do like the fact that she tried to be somewhat transparent with it. I don't think that she told everything, but she's given some. She's at least confirmed that she's used Ozempic. So that South Park episode really hit her, man. She tried to laugh it off like it didn't affect her. It obviously did, but whatever. And they say shaming doesn't work. Sure it does. I'm gonna leave it there though. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do, and hit me in them comments. I'm holla at y'all. Peace.